Joe Biden seems to have delivered in the State of the Union, and that's not good for Fox News. They were expecting him to be Sleepy Joe, old Joe, but that's like in a coma at the podium, but they didn't get that. And they have a theory as to why it's even worse this way. Take a look.
Administrator here with me, VP Administrator Regan as well. But they failed. America stood. America stood strong and democracy prevailed.
You see, they did a then and now. See, back then, he was too low energy. Now he's got energy, and that's also bad. They seem to think it's bad because they're doing the before and after. If they didn't think that it was a bad thing, why would you do that? And they're gonna go even further than that. Sean Hannity even coined a new nickname for Joe Biden based on the fact that he was energetic.
Tonight, America saw, let's say, a very different Joe Biden. I might call him jacked up Joe, and that's being charitable. He sounded like a hyper-caffeinated, angry old man. Biden's address was literally filled up with jacked up Joe screaming lie after lie.
Okay, look, jacked up Joe is fine, I guess, for a partisan hack like him to say at a show. You're gonna drop it multiple times. Don't try to make fetch happen live on your show, buddy. Say it once, and if it starts to go viral, that's fine.
Before we continue with the story, we depend on members to keep on going. Don't wait, click join now on YouTube.
Look at this, they're just scrambling to explain. If he had like fallen apart, if he had mixed up the leaders of different foreign countries, they were ready to go with he's got dementia, he's too old. But now he didn't do that, so that's actually worse. He's too jacked, he's too energetic, Woz. I guess there's no happy medium. What do you think?
I'm old enough to remember the Saved by the Bell episode with where Jessica Spanos was taking speed. I'm so excited. I feel like Sean Hannity is accusing Joe Biden of either taking speed or cocaine or some stimulant to get his energy up. And I would posit that I don't think that the American people would think that was a bad thing. I think they want Joe riled up and ready to go. So this is just a bad way to describe Joe Biden if you're trying to insult the guy. He looked like he was ready and up to the task.
100%. Look, and was he on something? I'm not saying I definitely don't think that he was. I can't prove it, but honestly, I agree. I think the American people wanted that. I said, I think either yesterday on the show or during our Super Tuesday coverage, right before he walks onto that stage, he better shotgun a Four Loko, crush the cans on his head, and then let's do this. Like, because that's what we need for you to win. And he did that. And I'm sorry, Sean Hannity, that you didn't get the cold, lonely, tired man that you wanted to make fun of. But this is not going to hit with your audience as well as Sleepy Old Joe.
And listen, just so people understand that this concern isn't just a bunch of people on the internet being busybodies, right? We're talking about Ezra Klein, who back in the Obama years was damn near the mascot of Obamacare. He is probably the most authoritative liberal voice in the country, in the media. Ezra Klein coming out on his platform in the New York freaking Times to say he thinks Joe Biden should step aside. David Axelrod, who masterminded Obama's campaigns, has said this. You know, like these are like actual prominent liberals and Democrats who are coming out and saying this stuff. They're concerned because why? He needs to go out and do that over and over and over and over and over again from now till November. And I think people rightfully could question whether he had the stamina to do this. And this is what I will say too. The concerns matter because we know the rules. In a lot of ways, this is a beauty contest. This is a popularity contest. We are crowning prom king and prom queen of politics with this presidential election. We know the rules going in. And so if we know the rules, the party is supposed to be putting somebody forward who can go out and deliver on what is expected, right? And so that's what people are concerned about. And again, Joe Biden did it last night. He needs to do it over and over and over. He needs to go to Minnesota and do it. He got to go do it in Michigan. He got to go do it in Florida. He has to do it over and over again.
Yep, and when we get to the DNC, he needs to give the best speech of his life. He needs to come out of that with whatever headwind he can get. I could not agree more.